1, 2, 3, 4. Can people hear me? Please, please say you hear me, because I'm going to panic otherwise. Hello gamers. I'm going to at least try to rate all of the skins from 2020, except I have bad taste. Hello! Hello, Poger people. so yeah, I technically I have one extra because I just learned that Volibear skin is like he's not really counted as one of the skins because he was made by the champion team and not the skin team, but whatever. Hello, let's go. Okay. So I'm going to probably like start rating stuff in 1 minute, but because I want to, wait for the people or something. Maybe I should tweet that I started streaming. I don't know. I forgot to do it, kind of, because I got stressed. Oops. Uh, I tried to be cool and I actually grouped them with the release time. And at some point you'll notice the moment when I got pandemic depression. And I didn't know what to do. Okay, let me just tweet that I'm doing it because I will feel stupid if I don't. I did the thing. Okay. And if the music is too loud or something, just yell at me. I Hello gamers. I'm planning to rate them mainly of I think the quality overall, like how the thematic went, and how stuff is matching, quality of the model and VFX. Though they are made by professional people, so of course they technically all are good. But there is also a part of my bias, of course. And sometimes I just know people who like specific champions and I don't want to be rude because I hate being rude. uh, and there will be some issues. Yeah, like don't yell at me, Chibin, because like I was looking at old KDA, for example, and new one, and they are like they improved. I'm not a professional. I'm just talking about stuff that I don't know actually. I'm sorry. Uh, and so just please don't yell at me if you disagree with some stuff because I sometimes disagree with myself, to be honest. Especially looking at Yumi because I don't like Yumi. Okay, so maybe I'll start because it will be awkward if I don't. So the first skin of the year was actually Freljord Silas. And I see a lot of I hear a lot of Tariqs in the background, so sorry. uh, and I think he's cool, like the splash art is cool, and I was really excited to see that the lore skins actually are still a thing. But the thing is that it's hard to go somewhere with the lore skins. Like you can't just put Silas on fire or something, and he has to walk shirtless in Freljord. but he's still cool. Like okay, that was not intentional pun actually. I think his VFX are really nice, and the recall is nice too. And I like that he actually was in a story and in cinematic, because cinematic gives him extra points because he was hot. uh, and I don't know why he's so naked there. But I think the skin would be better if it wasn't the only skin that Sylas got this year. Because it's like base Sylas too. So I would personally probably put him in low A or high B. Just because they really tried to make him look cool. And I like my boy. I like my rat boy. He's really nice. Okay. And then like Mecha Kingdoms happened. I don't like Mecha, but like I'm trying to be nice. So, for example, I don't play most of these champions. That's one thing. And there is Mecha Kingdoms Jax. So first, I don't like Jax. I don't play Jax, but first it was a legendary, and I guess it's cool for a legendary. He has a counting mechanic in one of the emotes, and if I was playing Jax, I would probably be happy. Like, it's not an S tier skin because I don't want to put a mecha skin in S tier. I'm so sorry. but like I think he deserves an A tier for the effort, you know. Um, I just he deserves some love. If I was playing Jax, I would probably get the skin, just like that. But then there is Garrett, and I actually rewatched his spotlight to see if there is something cool about him because I don't really vibe with the skin. I only know him from TFT, to be honest. I'm not sure if I ever saw him in game. Uh, and first of all, I think that the base one is better than the prestige because it's cool that they try to experiment with other prestige colors, like instead of white and gold, they use brilliant gold. Amazing. Uh, but I think it would be better if they try this with some other theme. I don't know. maybe Darkstar Malphite, but we'll get to it. Uh, And one thing that I think is cool is that he has a special animation in his Q, because instead of running, he's sort of floating at you, which is cool. But I don't like mecha skins, and I think there are just better options for Garen. Like older skins are better. So I think the base one would be B tier. Because they tried to make it cool, but just as a prestige, considering that you have to grind for it and all, I don't think it's cool. And I think the prestige should be C tier actually. Uh, and we are like, this is the fifth skin I'm going to talk about. But I think that Mecha Kingdom set is the worst skin of the year. And I'm sorry, but I hate him so much. Because the thing with release skins is that the thing with release skins is that they have to look similar to the base look of the champion, which can be an issue in some cases, like, I don't know, Seraphine, but also I'll get to it. But he just doesn't, and I just couldn't tell who it is on the Rift for so long. And it looks not good. I think if like they couldn't uncover his face on it because there is a tiny set sitting in a mecha, but it's not good in my opinion. Like the animations are okay, but we got Obsidian Dragons later, so that's the first thing. Like release skins are mainly for people who just want to get a skin for a champion, but it's not usually the most quality thing ever. And how to say it? I think the skin wouldn't be the worst if the photo of his mother that he has on one of the animations was also a mecha, but it's not, and that's a shame. And he's an F tier. I hate him so much. It's not set. It's not a skin. This is some random champion put in League of Legends, and I hate it so much. But there is a better stuff. Like there is Leona, and Leona has rights. I like Leona, because first of all, she's pink and not yellow. Like it's just Project Leona, but better. I know, but she's not yellow, and that's important. Especially because
Say
VFX
hello to my little
overall.
Jones.
No, my English broke. uh, I think she's really nice. I think I like the W one VFX especially, and yeah, she probably get will get old, considering she's getting free skins next year. But right now, I think she actually deserves an A tier because also her armor is really nice. I think it's cool, especially since it's a lady armor, well done. Uh, I could complain that, oh, you can hold her like a cup, but you can hold absolutely every Mecha Kingdom skin like a cup. They all have waist snatched, which is amazing. Whew! And there is Draven, and I love my boy because he got them heals, and his heals, they saved me. They gave me content for the whole year. And what's more important, his heals are higher than Leona's, which is just beautiful. I love him so much. But the thing is that I I would say that his VFX are not as good as Leona. Uh, so I'm not actually sure if he deserves to be put in A tier, or like I could put him in high B. But I guess I will put him in low A and just move him lower at the end, maybe. I don't know yet, but just so you know, like the heels are doing it. I don't know who decided to do it, but I love him. I love him so much. He deserves his own category. Yes, yes. But yeah, Draven is really hard to do VFX. It's one of these champions, I would say. Uh, then there was the remake of the Guardians of the Suns, and I think they did a really good job with Rengar. I'm not a gamer. Okay, I am a gamer, but I'm League of Legos gamer. So I know that it's a reference, but I'm stupid and I don't know exactly what kind of reference. But he's nice, and he looks funky. I would pet him. He would murder me for that, and I don't care. And I think he deserves an S tier. Not S tier. Sorry. Hold your horses. A tier. Yeah, I think he's nice. But then there is Janna and Trice. And the issue is that I'm going to complain because people are coming at me and other people when it comes to Nidalee and saying that, oh, Snow Bunny Nidalee can be white because she's in the snow and that's okay. But suddenly, Janna and Trice are on a fucking desert and they are just chilling and they can be white. They can be the whitest people ever. And Rice also got dreads. I'm not like yeah, like VFX are B tier, I would say, but for Janna, I think like I got Rice, and I'm not complaining about VFX that much, but Janna got Battle Queen, so the Guardian of the Suns, Janna was really like filler skin. It's kind of funny that she kind of opened, like Janna as a champion opened this year with a skin and closed it. Like good for her. But this skin without chromas looks really bland in my opinion. Just the colors. I think like I look at the concepts and it was she could have been more interesting, but she's not. So I'm actually putting her at C tier because she just didn't bring anything interesting to the game, in my opinion. Like, it's a skin that you would get maybe as a Janna main if you collect her skins. Uh, I personally like I could pick this skin only if I was playing Janna and didn't have Janna skin, and I got it from a chest. That's the only option for me. And I guess Ryze would go to the B tier. I just like Championship Ryze to me is an S tier, and I don't know how they could top this skin. So yeah. Yeah, Dragon Slayers. First, I know that there is Diana and Olaf, but there is the Trundle skin. And I have issues with this skin only because on the concepts he was called Dragon King, and he's Dragon Slayer now. And I think that's sad,
Say
you know.
To my little
He deserves better. So, but the VFX are nice, and the recall is nice, and Splashard is nice. So, like, I would put him as S tier actually, maybe. But he's not Dragon King, he's a Dragon Slayer. And no, 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 no. So he's going to the A tier. And I actually didn't like Diana's skin at first. But then I watched a stream and someone was playing with her, as her with the white chroma, and I was like, that is pokers. So I like her now. Not an S tier because it took me like 9 months, if not longer, to actually like the skin. Pokeres.
Say hello to my little
So I'm not sure if I would put her in A tier. Maybe yes. I guess I will put her in A tier. Like, just a heads up, I am going to put a lot of skins in A tier because I think that people working on them just made an amazing job. And, like, there is always there is a lot of situation when there is something new, and I really appreciate it. Olaf, I have no idea. I think I watched his spotlight a few times, and it's an Olaf skin. Uh, so that's what I can say for sure. That's an Olaf skin. So I'm putting him in B tier because I actually can't remember
Say
one thing about it, and that's absolutely sad. And then was the Valentine's Day skins and the patch overall. And I remember that day so well because the preview dropped, I think, 2 hours earlier than it should, and I was I was really lucky actually because I had classes when it was supposed to drop. So I appreciate it. I think Riot personally just blessed me, and I remember that everyone was confused because all we saw right now, like all these skins pretty much, they were all shown once at once. Like they were for 2 patches, but they showed it together, and it was mainly that for a month, every week we got a new skins on live because we just got like 4 thematics. And then a patch with 3 skins dropped, but it doesn't matter. No, 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 because they are all so amazing. Like I think this patch was the best. It was sort of best patch of the year, honestly, because Senna was she's one of the best prestigious. Let's be real here. It's a Louis Vuitton collaboration. What do you expect? And like I said, I have to be biased, but her passive has gems, and the gems are good. So she's the first skin that is an S tier. She's well really good. Who gave me money? Thank you. And and I think the Heartseeker skins were absolutely amazing too. Like I said, I hate Yuumi, but yesterday I actually bought her and I got all of chromas for her with the Ruby one because I didn't want to miss on the thing that won't return. And she's fluffy. Like, if I look
Say
at the
hello
Battle
to my
Academia
little
Yumi skin,
gems.
she looks really bald. She looks like hairless cat there a bit. But this one is cute. And I love that her recall. I know you won't see it a lot because you are Yumi, so you either die or you just recall on a person. But it's so cute, and they actually put so much work into it, even though people won't know, like, they won't see it most likely. And Jinx is great too, especially with the chromas. Like, wow, they are stunning. So they are S tier. Like, I don't care. They were amazing. Wow. And Blood Moon time. Uh, I I don't. I think this Blood Moon set
Say hello
felt
to my
really
little
like a filler, you
gems.
know. Um, but that's just me. And also it has again, once again, there is this case when the guys are they have masks on, but the lady doesn't. So I that's one thing that I don't like. Uh, so I would say that they deserve to be in the B tier, if not lower, honestly. Because like Tryndamere, I like he's okay. If I was ranking the skins like the skins for the champion, then it would be probably the A tier of or S tier for the Tryndamere skin. Uh, but you know, because you can't really do much with Tryndamere. Like, well, what are you gonna do? They actually changed the chicken in W. That's one thing, and that's cool. Uh, so that I guess that's the reason why I'm not putting him in C tier, because I just think that this year Blood Moon were a bit disappointing, at least. And Katarina is it's a Katarina skin, like it's the same case like Janna. It was a bit of a filler skin for the Battle Queen later. Um, So I guess people just bought it because. So that's why I would say it's a bitter skin, because sound effects were okay. I had to sip some tea. I made 2 cups because I want to yell a lot in emotional ways. And Mastery was fine. His face is funny when he takes the mask off, or I'm not sure if he actually takes it off. But you can actually remove it in the turnaround. Shout out to Zonias. uh, but was it good? I don't know. I'm not the mastery skills expert, to be honest. Okay, I guess he removes it. His face looks really flat, and I'm going to laugh at it every time. Uh, but don't think he deserves to be in the same tier as Prestige Garen. So either I move Garen to the D tier, or I go with B tier for Mastery Skin. Uh, yeah. Okay, I'm moving the Garen. Okay, sorry Garen. You tried your best, my boy. But floating instead of running was not enough. And so, Sejuani, I don't play her, but I have the 10 spare gemstones, and every day I'm wondering if I should get this skin. Because gems. She looks so pretty. I love her. I love the purples and I love the effects. Like VFX are amazing for her. And there is a little girl that like looks up to her, and that's so cute on the splash art. And there is Jerry. I see Jerry there. Ghost Swain is looking, so that's a cool thing. I like it. Hello, oh yeah, hello everyone once again. I love Jerry. Uh, I hope no one will be offended if I put her in S tier. I think she's really pretty, and like you know when I'm considering it, then yeah. Okay, off-topic thing, but like I have the Polish art on the side of Tier Maker, and there is Monte, and it has like Monte Snack, Legends of Runeterra, and I'm now wondering, like, is Legends of Runeterra collabing with Monte or what? uh, that is a question that I won't answer today. But that sounds nice. I want Tiari
Say hello
sticker
to my
or
little
tattoo.
gems.
I want Tiari Monte tattoo. That's my dream right now. And Black Force skins were okay. I was not expecting them to continue this thematic. But did I like it? I'm not sure. Like, they had rocks, which is close to gems, or more like ice, which is also close to gems when it looks like in-game thing. But not S tier in my opinion. I'm glad that Rek'Sai got something, especially because chromas were nice, so it's like 8 skins for her instead of 1 actually. But yeah, it was a filler thingy. It actually makes me wonder because the first half of the year had a lot of remade, thematics, skin lines, and just I really wonder if that will be the thing, that the first patches of the new year will have like remakes, and later there will be some more popular stuff. I have no idea, but it's actually interesting to consider in my opinion. So I was not a fan of Alistar, but then I went to play an ARAM, and enemy team had an Alistar main with the skin, and he knocked me up, and I noticed that the VFX there are really nice, so I am putting him in A tier, just because this one Alistar main destroyed my life. Renekton, like, also it's interesting in my opinion because 2 or 3 Black Frost skins just are a bit similar to the Hextech skins these champions got previously. And I wonder if that's a thing, like if Riot is releasing the skins that are similar to the limited ones, so people can actually buy something that resembles it. It was also a thing with Darkstar Jarvan and Hextech Jarvan last year. Just a thingy. Uh, so that's why I'm confused about Renekton, because he's just really similar to the Hextech one, but I don't feel like he has some like spicy VFX like Alistar. And I guess that's why I would either put him in B tier or even C tier, but they got a lot of feedback and changes, and I don't think they deserve a C tier. So I'm putting him in B. Ah, go away. go back to B, please. And I'm not sure how to feel about Rek'Sai, because I think her previous skin was Pool Party. Please don't laugh at me screaming. Uh, like, it's another blue skin for her. There are a few champions that are struggling from the same color skin thematics over and over, looking at Dahlia and Syndra and champs like that. But she was waiting enough, and also the skin is nice. I'm not sure if I would be satisfied as a Rek'Sai main that I got this kind of thematic. But like I said, there are chromas, and they are good. So I guess she deserves an A tier. I guess. Okay, now let me take a deep breath and get some tea, because I will be talking, and that will be a lot of talking. Whew. So, Rift Quiz, am I right? Yes! Oh my god, I love this skin line so much. Like, this set just made me so happy. I was crying. I was crying real
Say hello to
tears.
my
I
little
promise. I
gems.
swear to God. And which is so cute. He's our little baby, and he's a mouse baby. He's not even a rat baby. I love him so much. And he got a cheese, and his recall references Taric and Talon, and actually there is an like when he puts the Taric's hammer down on the ground, there are little cracks in the ground because the hammer is so heavy, and that is so cool. And they changed his voice. That's amazing. Okay, like come on, that's so perfect. I love him so much. I love him so much.
Say hello
And
to
just,
my little
I think the
Jets.
voice makes him S tier, just because they actually went and changed it. And
Say
like I
hello
saw,
to
I
my
think
little
Katie
Jets.
typing that it's kind of hard to change some voice things when stuff is already on PBE, because while you may think that they only have to change English, but there is so many voices that they need to do it with, right? So that's why they didn't reverse more Ivor lines, by the way. So they actually did it for Twitch. And he's an S tier baby. And whew,
Say hello
there is
to
my
my
boy.
little
There is my
Jets.
boy Tarek, and I love him so much. He's so good, and his chromas are so good, even though they are covering his titties, which is actually a crime against humanity. But okay, and they removed the cheese from his loading screen so we can see his titties. That is amazing. And they actually modeled his face. Like he got a new face model, which is he looks so handsome. And they he got a new hair, which is also cool. It's longer than usually, and it's so pretty, and I love it, and I love him so much. And oh my god, I love him so much. You have no idea. Look at him. He's so happy on the splash art. Please don't laugh. No, don't laugh at me repeating stuff. I'm stupid. I have tiny brain. And like he's amazing. Like I guess this is my bias because I will put him in S tier. If I could, I put him in the special tier. But I'm trying to be nice. Uh, there is one thing that people could say that is bad because like his model is a bit funky. He has really tiny legs, and that's cute. I love him so much. He's so perfect. And I didn't get to the VFX yet. I love it. Especially because like I was already in love when they showed the PBE preview, but they were actually really PC yellow. I was just so starved, and they changed it for white. It looks amazing because first they were trying to make his heel yellow with some green additions. It didn't work, so it's green overall now on live, which is fine. His ultimate is less yellow, more white, and same with E, which is I love it. But one thing, don't play this skin on ranked because abilities are easier to see, and I'm not hitting my E's as Taric then, and I'm sad. uh, but play him on every other game, and I love him. He's perfect. And like one thing that is amazing, because on the PBE version, he actually just had a gem recolor on his W as a shield. And people were like, hey, we waited for years for a Tarek skill and he just got a gem recolor there. That is not good. And they changed it. They gave him a shield on his. They gave him shield on a shield, and his actual Lumin shield now, and it's amazing. And he's an S tier, and whew, I love him. I love him so much. And there's Talon. So one thing about Talon is that he has pointy ears, and like if it was about skin awards, I would I would give this skin the most influential skin award for me because he changed me. This talent skin changed my life. Like it's 9 months after the release, and I think about him constantly. He's perfect. He has pointy ears and a funky hairstyle and undercut, and he got a bird talon tattoo under his eye, and he has he has high boots. That is amazing. So is it an S tier? No, it's not an S tier skin. And honestly, if I was I don't think he could top the Enduring Sword. Uh, Especially with VFX because they are just purple shadows. So technically, if it, also I think the idol in game is not doing him justice. But I think he deserves an A from me just because of my bias. Like if it was someone else, they could put him even in F tier, honestly. But he changed my life, and he blessed me. Like I may be in love with Tariq as a character, and he's my emotional support himbo. But I am so simping for this Talon. You have no idea. I am so simping for him. And I guess. Oh yeah, I need to mention this before I move to Cosmics. But this new set of Rift Quest thematic is so good because notice how they have Twitch and Talon and they are like shadow assassins, right? And they have Tariq as a support, and you can see him from 2 kilometers away. He's so shiny, and it's
Say
so
hello
funny
to
for
my
me
little
because,
gems.
come on, you want to sneak on someone, and Tariq is just giving your position away, but also you would die without him.
Money well spent.
I love them so much. They are perfect on every level. So I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit upset that these Rift Quest skins were released along with Cosmics, because there was a Lux double legendary, so the Rift Quest skins didn't get much attention. But I guess Lux deserves the attention and overall Dark Stars, because let's be real. But along with Lux, we got 3 less popular champions, or maybe waiting for a skin. I'm not sure if I should count Malphite there actually, but I will. And also I will roast him. Uh, the thing with Lux skin
Say hello to my
is
little gems.
I think the VFX are amazing. I also like the model and references, and also the whole event with the voting and story was cool. Except I think it was rigged because if the choices were phrased differently, I think
Say
Cosmic
hello
Lax
to
would
my
win.
little
Because
gems.
who wants to listen to duty? It could be changed through loyalty or something, and I think she would have more chances. Also, it was rigged because along with Dark Cosmic Lax, there was 4 Dark Star skins, and Cosmic Lax was all alone, and that was tragic. So, um, I would put her in S tier. I would,
Say
but
hello to
hear me
my
out,
little
hear me out.
gems.
I promise it will be okay. The thing is that I believe that all of her animations are, they could all be fit as a joke animation. Because on the actual joke, she's vacuuming either the dark stars or just the stars, depending if it's a cosmic or dark cosmic. And on a taunt, she's playing golf, which also could be a joke animation. And on a dance, she's also playing just the saber thingy that I don't know because I only play League of Legends. Don't shame me. uh, so yeah, I think actually just the animations are making it not an S tier to me because it felt a bit too jokish in my opinion. Also, I would say that it kind of feels like they were designing Dark Cosmic Lex in the first play as the one thing, and then they decided to make it into a double legendary. Simply because it also feels like Beat Saber. Thank you. Yes, uh, because it just feels like most of the animations feed Dark Cosmic Lex more. It's like playing golf to destroy some planets. It makes more sense for Dark Cosmic one, and I guess Beat Saber too. Maybe not, but just my opinion. And same with the laugh. I think it feels a bit out of character for the Cosmic Lex. So that was it. So as a also yes, I need to mention that Lex just Cosmic Lex feels naked without a title because they actually added titles to the newest Cosmic skins, you know. So she was supposed to be called Cosmic Beacon Lex, but it just didn't come through, I assume. And that's why I will put them in A tier because I think they had more potential. Personally, I think they had more potential. I guess, more things to mention would be that uh, it would be cooler if she had masks more often on. Like it's hard to notice that
Say
she
hello to
has
my
them on
little gents.
in most cases, especially Uh, like she has them on when she's playing Beat Saber, which, as we established, is kind of like jokish animation, and I don't like it. So that's my opinion on lags in these cases. I like the story and the art though. It was cool, and the recalls are nice. They are always nice. I think people working on her did a great job. Just uh, they she doesn't also Dark Cosmic doesn't really feel like one, especially like first we only had Jin, but now we also have Lissandra, which also has covered face. Like I just think she deserved to have covered face all the time, but they probably couldn't do it simply because it's lax. Huh. uh, I think that Mordekaiser uh, probably deserves an S tier. Just my opinion, but the ultimate is amazing. Like you don't really notice it that often because you're fighting for your life when you get ulted or you ult. But it's amazing, and the chromas are really neat too. Like yesterday, I got to play with the chroma for the first time, and he looks so good. Like overall, Darkstar chromas are one of the best in my opinion, especially the Pearl one. Uh, so I would put him in S tier. I think he deserves it, especially after the long wait. Uh, Also, fun fact: apparently, he was leaked like 1 year before he was shown, but it was such a small scale. I think that his
Say
E
hello
design
to
was
my
leaked.
little
Like no one
gents.
noticed it, and it's so interesting how many things get leaked, but we just don't know. Uh, and Malphite, my boy. Uh, First of all, nothing can top Odyssey 1. Because Odyssey 1 actually has personality, and that is important. So, uh, I guess I'm not sure. Like, I wouldn't put him even in A tier, as maybe the base one, because oh, I will so roast the prestige. I guess he will be in B tier? Question mark. Come on, he was just a rock. There was not really anything interesting about him. But oh my god, like I am so sorry. I don't want to be rude, but who looked at the prestiges and decided that Darkstar Prestige will be a good decision? Because it's just so awkward. you know, especially like it's not that bad as a skin, but then you look at it's supposed to be a dark star, and you just I
Say
don't
hello to my little
understand.
gems.
I don't understand really. And he has peace hands. It's I guess it couldn't be changed for the clarity or something. I have no idea, but it was so sad. Like, why is he looking like that? I'm sorry. It was a really bad skin. Like, right now, I feel bad for Prestige Garen for putting him along with Malphite, to be honest. Banana Boy. Like, no matter how much you try with VFX, I feel like just the fact that he is a white and gold Darkstar is destroying it. So yeah, but Seraph was cool. They put a lot of details like the planet destroyed in his W, and the Q hitbox looks amazing. Uh, so he's nice. I guess that's what he deserves. I just wonder if I should put him in S tier or in A tier, because it doesn't. Prestige, thank you. Yes. Uh, so maybe I will nice and I put him in S tier,
Say hello
but
to my little
now I will feel bad
gems.
for Lux, so maybe I'll put him in A tier. And it was like overall the skins weren't that bad. The Darkstar one, it's not my theme, so that's why maybe I'm too critical about this. Uh, like I very much prefer cosmic ones, but that's just me. So overall, I think they were kind of they were okay. Uh, they brought some lore. I just maybe I have a bit of an issue because it can't. Right now, the dark cosmic, and dark star lore got a bit confused, in my opinion, because I guess you born cosmic and you get corrupted by the dark star, who we don't know who it is, or maybe it's fresh. Or maybe someone else, I don't know. And if you just keep the free will and have some ambition and stuff, you stay dark cosmic, and when you lose it, you turn dark star. I don't know. I I hope we will get more lore on that. You know. Uh, but yeah. So that was Darkstar skins and Cosmic Lux and Dark Cosmic Lux, who actually looks like Darkstar a bit. So I always forget that she's not. And time for the April Fools. Woo! Uh, I I always hated Star Guardian Urgot meme. Because it kind of feels like people are just hating on a girly skin lines and trying to make them look like a joke, you know? Uh, like right now when we got this Urgot skin, people already on the oh my god, is it Warden? I think it's Warden Gragas. They are already commenting that they want Star Guardian Gragas or KDI one. So it's kind of annoying in my opinion. But I think that Riot made a really they did an amazing job on the workouts, to be honest. Uh, they made a cute hat, and they actually made it a bit wholesome. Like he's just having the time of his life. But like they just avoided all the sexist and homophobic jokes with it. So that's cool. Like it's just a guy cosplaying, which is it's a thing in the Star Guardian fandom overall. I would say like that's sweet, and I'm happy for him. But I wish he told me where I can get the Ezreal unlocked statues because they look so cool on his splashers. To be honest, uh, I guess one like it could feel like a fat joke in some ways. Uh, but like Urgot is a bit chubby overall, so that's just his model, and like I think he looks okay. So for like as a person who was hating the concept of Star Guardian Urgot, I think that pajama cosplay Urgot was executed amazingly, and I got to absolutely love him, especially because the chromas are referencing other Star Guardians, which is also sweet. So he deserves an S tier, you know? He's happy, and I'm happy when someone is happy. And same with Veigar. Oh my god, I love the sound design on him. Like, the Fury Horn is so cute and so sweet and adorable. Wow. He makes me so happy. I, whenever my friends are playing with this skin, I just want to listen to the recall. It's so cute. So, and I love the TFT references, especially the ultimate. Like, it's amazing, and the spatulas in E are fine, but it's the W that's doing the job in my opinion. He's just wow. I love him so much, and the fact that you can match the skin with the actual Little Legends, it's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. So he deserves an S tier. Like, I don't know what else could I say about him. It's just a funky Veigar, and they actually added pits to his model, which is it's important. It's so influential. So I love it. I love him so much. And I guess I should put Tristana in S as well, but I'm biased because I just don't like Pengu. I think he's a bit overrated, to be honest. Please don't cancel me over that. I promise. I promise. It's just a tiny thing. Uh, but the sound design is still amazing, and I love like the VFX are so cute, and I love that there are tiny penguins in her canon. They're actually so cute. So maybe she's not an S tier, but she definitely deserves an A tier for that. Because like they she's good. She's so good, and she's so happy, and she looks funky. Especially because her previous scene was a bit edgy, so I'm glad she gets to cosplay and have fun right now. And same with Veigar. I just like that you can match chromas with Little Legends on ARAM. So I'm glad that we kept our babies on ARAM, because without them, it would not be so good. But we got the high patches right now, so now for one moment, for one tiny moment, we need to go a bit lower. uh, I like Wordbreaker theme, uh, and I'm glad for like monster liking people, that because it's mainly for them. But I'm more a fan of the Sun Goddess Karma. If she wasn't a really cheap skin and she had a VFX and stuff, I think it would be one of the best Karma skins, to be honest, just because of the splash art that was updated. Um, so I like that they tried to revive it and like check if they can still make this. Uh, but I think they a bit failed a bit. Like, I think if they made one like the priest skin that is a human, not like Malzahar that is here, I think it would be better. For example, I think that were like Kiana skin from this skin line would be really good if executed well. But after this set from this year, I'm not sure if they will actually bring back the skin line, because you know I think they flopped a bit. Like, if I were to pick the worst skin line, not the skin, just skin line of the year, it probably would be this, because it kind of missed the mark in my opinion. Uh, like, they are okay, but what can I say? It's a Maokai skin,
Say hello to
and
my
he has
little
veins.
gems.
Nice, amazing. And same with Sion. I think Q is okay. Like VFX are fine, but I just don't vibe with them.
Say hello to my little gems.
I just really don't vibe with them. And while it could be a good thing that his ultimate sounds so differently, uh, it sounds very differently from the base or any other Sion skin. I think it also is a bad thing because you can't, like, I was confused for a few games when I was playing against like these Sions or with them. Like I couldn't tell that he's ulting, but maybe I just have a tiny brain, which is always a possibility to be honest. Uh, and one of the issues with some skins I have is that, like, look at their splash arts. They are so dark. It's actually kind of impressive. Um, and in game they kind of look like the merch made of the actual world breakers. They look kind of like they are made of out of plastic in my opinion. Uh, but I guess that's just the game limitations. But I didn't like it. So these two are
Say hello
C-tiered
to
for
my
me.
little gems.
And like I think that the theme deserves better, basically. It was kind of just they put too many colors and they were too bright, and it could have been executed better. And Malzahar, I like my boy, but I looked at his concepts, and I'm going to say it like I was planning to say it for a long time. He would be better if he was pantless, because on the concept he didn't have pants, and that was beautiful. Uh, because like the other guy, like Sion and Maokai, don't have pants. So why does he has them? Like why does he have them? That's stupid. um, but the VFX are okayish. Um, like I would put him in B tier. And it's just that Hmm, like
Say
I
hello
feel
to
bad
my
for the
little
other two word
gems.
breakers, because like I guess that's just my bias because maybe I prefer human champions to more, you know. So sorry about that. Maybe I'll change it, but I just think that they missed the mark, and I feel kind of bad, kind of bad and sad about it. So it happens. And then we have Coven, which is actually really good. And I like Morgana. I like her a lot. Mm, I think it's only. I think some stuff is a bit clunky, but that's just my opinion. And overall, quality wise, I guess she's an S tier. Mm, though I think the colors could be better. Basically, it's the similar case with the splash art versus the model, which is fine because I know the splash arts are supposed to like sell the feel that you should get from looking at them and playing them, and the models are their separate thing. Uh, but I don't know. I think she kind of feels off just a tiny bit because of it. But she, her ultimate form and stuff is cool. And I'm sorry, but her pants, like the lingerie she has on on the model, it's cool. So good for her, good for her. Uh, so I guess that's why I would put her in S tier. Uh, but hmm, I'm not sure. Like let's just say that she deserves it. Okay. Also, she mentions Kale, and I hope to see the Eclipse Kale or Sanitary Kale or whatever skin one day. lingerie was the lingerie was like the most important thing. Okay, you can't overlook it. I asked to see models of it for a reason. I promise. Um, LeBlanc or Leblanc, I don't know how to pronounce her name to this day. Um, it's okay. I like that she got the special idol, and the recall is good, but she has Gucci out. I just kind of like there's some Bebonk. Thank you. Yes, it's Leblanc. Uh, I just think that there are some girls in League that get so short skirts and stuff that uh, I don't know. I think she deserves better. And also, I like Elderwood one more because she has tiny wings and there are mushrooms in her W, and it's just really cute. Now I have to like. Now I have to give the permission for the Coochie replies. No, I can't scroll to get it. I'm sorry, but just so you know, I approve. I approve. I just can't click the thing because my screen is so tiny. I'm so sorry. so um so yeah. So don't say. um I'm impressed that they actually managed to like pull some stuff to make the Elderwood and Coven one work in the same universe. It's kind of cool. But I'm like it would be rude to put a Coven skin in a B tier, to be honest. So I'm just putting it in A tier because let's be real here. Syra also has Gucci out. But she's good. She has cranes on her. I think that's E. I don't know. I feed as a Zyra, so I don't play her much. But Zyra mains were happy. They were happy, and I'm happy for them. Uh, but I actually think that the base one is a bit better than the Prestige just because of the colors. So yeah, the Prestige is A tier, the base one is S tier because of the colors. And you know, she was good. She was good, and like I'm happy that people were happy. I'm not sure what else could I say. I like that there are the bird skulls on the ground as her passive, but it looks funny on the it looks funny on the ARAMs because there is actually earth, like the dirt around them when they spawn, and it looks like she's just doing like make her stop. She's just making the whole bridge dirty. That's rude. She shouldn't do it. But anyways, I mean she can. She's a queen, so like, uh, who am I to like not allow her to do stuff? I am sorry, Forney, for putting Prestige lower, but it's just because of the colors. I think that the Prestige is like white and gold. I know there is a Lysandra, but I don't like Lysandra because of it that much as well, or either. I don't know English. I'm just freestyling. So that's me. I'm sorry about it. But hey, she's with Cosmic Laxus. So, you know, Queen's Party or something. And FPX skins. I have bad memories with them because I had drama on Twitter. But maybe they won't influence my judgment. I um I would say that they are definitely not my favorite skin line. Like the war the winners skin line. Oh, that's a long drama. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I'll tell you one day. but maybe not. I want to forget.
Say hello
That was
to
a
my
bad
little
drama. I
gems.
hated it. um, um, just I still think that
Say
SSG
hello
skins
to
are
my
the
little
best
gems.
ones, and I like that they were going for the Sentai skins. Honestly, the issue with esports skins is that you can't really continue
Say
Affimatic.
hello to my little
So,
gems.
like they didn't get any lore. They are just like that. I like the tiny detail that there is a player transforming into these champions. That was really cute. Uh, But overall, if you look at the skins, you notice that every skin except every champion except Gangplank got a skin this year, like the other one. Uh, so Gangplank is going to A tier just because he's alone and sad. Actually, no, sorry, I feel bad. I don't want to put them in A tier. I really didn't like the theme. Uh, Fresh is going to C tier because it's the base model, you know, like it's not a legendary, so they gave him a really long neck. It's like this Fresh and Prestige Lee Sin, they are friends because their necks are so long. It's amazing. uh, I actually didn't mind Vayne this much. uh, I think she was okay, especially because it's just hard to make good skins for Vayne, in my opinion. She just does. She's like Tryndamere, or I'm not sure if Draven counts. But you can't really put a lot of stuff into her abilities to make them look special. And they actually did a good job on her, in my opinion. And actually, before I go, just let me I don't know, get more tea. I'll be back in a minute. Actually, I'm stupid and I forgot that I have 2 cups, so I already have my tea. So I'm back. That was fast. Yep. Malphite. The thing with Malphite is that it's like he's a like you look at the Malphite and you think it's a thing, but it's so cute because like there is a cute love story behind the skin, and it makes me appreciate it a bit more. And the recall is cute because it has the dance reference, which was nice as well. Mm, it's funny because like he has the weird capsule thingy on his top. And if you look at the model, there is a person sitting inside, but they actually have had to make it darker because it didn't read as smile fight or something. So it's funny, in my opinion. Mm, and also that love story is the reason why I guess I'm not putting him lower. I'm putting him in B tier because I want to be a nice person. And I guess that last thing is a Lee Sin question mark. Like my issue with these skins is they are hard to recognize a bit. Like them and the IG ones were a bit confusing for my tiny brain. Uh, but I appreciate the Sentai thematic, so that was cool. Mm, I guess he goes to C tier. There is nothing really special about the skin, especially because he got the legendary later. And I know that this is an esports skin, so like nothing to do about it. I don't know. I just don't think he deserves a higher grade. The fire effects were okay, and he was okay, and the recall was okay. It just the overall theme and splash art and everything didn't vibe with me too much. So I am sorry, but that's my opinion on the FPX skins. And Pulse Fire. um, I'm sad for Pantheon. I hope that he actually will get I actually think he deserves a Conqueror skin, to be honest. So I hope that in the next year he will get it. uh, this one kind of, I guess, to me it's disappointing because it's just a Pantheon. The full meta one, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the name. I actually forgot it right now. But it's the robotic Pantheon skin merged with the base Pantheon. And the pose is similar to other skin, and I don't think he's interesting. Like, even VFX don't do him justice, in my opinion. But at least Ezreal in the Pulsefire story said that he's handsome, so that's one important thing to mention. But he's in C tier because, like, I am sorry. Do we hate on the FPX Lee Sin? Do I put him lower? I guess I can. Whoop. But nah, okay, I would feel rude actually. Because the stuff was nice, it's just the thematic that didn't. Are you really hating on that poor man? Anyways, Fiora. At first, when I saw her, I went like, "Oh, it's the best Pulsefire skin of this year's set." But the thing is that first, like, I don't like her face and like overall the shape of it and the design of the hairpiece or something like that. Uh, and I don't like her pose on the splash art. Like, the whole idea is cool, but the whole idea of the splash art with her fighting with Fresh, and there is Portal, and there are people from other times and stuff is cool. But it's like, compare her pose to the other champions. It's just like, oh, waist snatch, the boobies out, ass out, hangard. And I don't like it. Uh, Also, not to mention that he has project, which I like pink. I'm a basic person, so if I were to choose, I would go for project most likely. And I guess she was a bit disappointing for me because of it. At least I had a lot of laughs because uh, in this Ezreal story, they were trying to imitate her French accent in text, and it was funny when I was doing live reading for my friends. So I had great time in that regard. But like, I don't want to put her in B tier because I put Pantheon in C. So she just will join him. And Echo, first of all, he has extra points. Uh, he has extra points for the story. He was really good, and I appreciate it. I appreciate him truly. And at first, I didn't like the skin overall, uh, but the VFX are really amazing in my opinion. Like, I mean, the WVFX, it looks nice. So maybe it's not an S tier because, let's be real, True Damage Echo exists, and I know that that one is a legendary and this one is an epic. But I'm just a bad person, I guess. But the boy is going to A tier. I love him truly. Uh, the case with Lucian is that Like, I will do him justice in the ranking when it comes to the victorious, I promise. But the base pulse fire, I would say, goes to the A or B tier, and the prestige is probably going to C tier at least, because I don't think VFX were very special for a prestige skin, especially because it was an event one. And the plate, the breastplate he has, like, fun story, but someone posted the screenshot of the model of the pulsefire, the prestige pulsefire illusion, and I went, oh, someone made a fun concept of the pulsefire Senna, that's so cool. And then I noticed two guns and I realized that it's actual the actual model of the Lucian, and I was like, nice movies. But while I'm not against boobies, I promise. I don't think it's a good skin for Lucian. I think he just deserves better when it comes to the prestige skin.
Say hello to my
So,
little gems.
I'm sorry. And I like, there was nothing really special about it in my opinion. The Browns didn't do him justice, to be honest. I don't want to put him lower because Astro is here. I'm so sorry. I love him, but like, he deserves better. You know it. But at least he got Victorious, and I love Victorious. But we'll get to it in an hour or something. uh, so the base, I guess, goes to the B tier because of that. They tried, but just like, he didn't even get too much story relevance in the Ezreal one. So yes, I agree with the Coven Lucian. Yes, please, especially the last part. um, and there are Astro skins. And yeah, so let me get this straight. This boy is an S tier, and he's definitely one of the best skins of this year. The amount of fun that community got with the meeps is amazing. It's amazing. Like, come on. I love the collab with the meeps. The Meepsonas. It was adorable, and I'm just really fond of these memories, to be honest. And the effects are really cute. I like the W because you can actually tell when the heal is like ready, like it will heal you more, you know. I always have this issue with, for example, Base Bird, uh, and that's why I like the Winter one, and I think the Elderwood. Uh, but yeah, this one is amazing. I like the portals, I like pretty much everything, but the Meeps did it for me. They are so sweet. They are babies. And not to mention, I don't really mention borders too much, but the astronaut borders were just so good. They actually made the loading skins better, in my opinion. Uh, Nar, there is an issue with Nar for me. Like, he would be an A tier normally, but his mega Nar form looks like he's wearing a diaper, and that's one thing that makes me not like him. So I'm very sorry about this, but the baby himself is going to B tier just because he got a diaper. I'm so sorry. But Poppy is like, the model of Poppy is basic, like it's a B tier, but just the Q design is so sweet. Like, I love the Q design so much. It's amazing. Like, I'm just so impressed of it every time. But overall, I feel like Poppy doesn't have bad skins, to be honest. So she's an A tier for me. I like her. I know that babies have to wear diapers, but if it was the baby mini Nar, it would be fine. But it's a mega Nar. He's a grown up. He can't wear diapers. No. And also, he kind of like Dino Nar exists, and I think they are just a tiny, tiny, itty bitty. Like they are too similar in some ways. Uh, and there is a cheat skin because, like I said at the beginning, apparently the Thousand Pierce Bear skin was not. It was not made by the skin team. It was made by the champions team, apparently, which is impressive, to be honest. I think that's cool. But also, I guess that could be the reason why the abilities are just 3 colors. Though it's a cheaper skin. That's so that's the thing. Um, but I am really happy that they made the skin for Volibear with the rework, because I really like the concept of the horror one, the spooky one. And yeah, he was free for people who owned Volibear before the rework hit live. So I appreciate that. Uh, so considering that it was free for most people, and they made it simply because a lot of people liked the concept of different Volibear look, while the mains preferred the classic one. I just think he deserves at least an A tier, because they didn't have to do it, but they did. And like when you do the joke emote
Say
with the
hello
skin,
to
he
my
looks so
little
happy.
gems.
I love when he like the skull on he has and stuff. It's really
Say
I
hello
love it.
to my
You know,
little
I
gems.
just really like it. Mm, and there is Nocturne. Mm, I like the VFX, but I think we already established that I'm really biased when it comes to Hextech skins, because they are gem skins. They are quite literally gemstone skins. Uh, but he has weird hands, and I don't like weird hands. So he's going to sit here just because I don't like weird hands, apparently. Sorry. But yeah, I have a beef with Nocturne, because I feel like his abilities should not they don't look like they are doing damage. Like they don't look like they should do damage for me. But they do, and I'm very angry every time. Uh, and there is Irelia. So I noticed on chats that people call her racist Irelia, and I guess I could get where it's coming from. And I am sorry. Like I was going to put an in S tier at first, but I guess I overlooked that tiny detail. So I won't. But mm, I like overall with some concept they made a really good job, in my opinion. Because I just really like the detail in W, when oh my god, the blades turned into like demon hands behind her. That is cool. Uh, and I really like the look, like when she gets stacked, when she stacks her passive, she actually turns angelic. So that is really cool. And I like that they actually pulled the fact that she has short hair and just has cape behind her. So that is cool. I appreciate that. And also, her pink chroma looks like Sakura from Naruto, and I like Sakura from Naruto, so that is cool. Uh, so if it was about the VFX and details like that, I guess that would be an S tier. But yeah, I overlooked that one detail, so that's on me. Uh, will you be angry at me if I put her in B tier? Just for the work, like VFX and stuff, and the concept that she's like half demon, half angel. Is that okay? Chat, please tell me. If something, just yell at me, and we do the stuff. But yeah, Hayden Senna. Yes, Senna is amazing. Like, let's be real, it's the second Senna skin, and both of them are in S tier for a reason. Like, there are two different tiers, and they are just S tier on of both. I love the details in her. I love the splash art. The pose is amazing, and I love how it matches with Lucian. And you can say that John Madden, Jimmy McMadden, was shooting at her, and. Uh, and like, come on, she's so perfect. And I love the horse hooves on the ultimate. It's amazing. Like, come on, it's so good. I love the sound design as well, and just the as for Stevan Misena, please, yes, yes. Except she's married, so that's the I can't. um, she, I love her. And she has a horse, and I like horses. I like them. uh, so yeah, it just amazing. She's amazing. One of the best skins overall. I like the sound design as well. The Yeah, she's good. She has rights. Of course she has, because it's Senna and she's amazing. uh, and pool party time. Woo! So I like pool party. But like my opinion on the like more like light-hearted skins or skins that could be considered a joke skin, it's that I think they are good if they are for a champion that gets a lot of skins. You know, when you don't have to wait 3 years for a skin, or if you didn't wait 3 years for a skin, basically. Uh, so I'm not sure how to feel about this set, to be honest. But yeah, Heimerdinger is okay. I like the bottles in his W, and but I won't tolerate crab abuse because I like crabs a lot. Uh, his splash art is nice, and he's okay. I think 2D effects were at one point it was a good idea, but at the same time they kind of look off in my opinion. So because of that, I would put him in A tier. Uh, you know, he's funky. I got him for free from LPP. I can't complain. Yes, I like anything from the ocean, and he's hurting the ocean. So that's why I am shaming him. Uh, Oriana, on the other hand, actually, I will put her in C tier, to be honest, because the VFX are fine. I like the W one. I guess I just like W's of champions. I don't know. It's okay. I like Where's Nemo, Finding Nemo reference in it. But overall, I think it was really disappointing, especially for Oriana mains. Because like she didn't do anything special. Like sure, she had to get the pool party skins at some point because she was referenced in, I think it was pool party listen Splattered. Like she was referenced, so good for her. But it's not that good. I don't like the color choices. The chromas are saving her a bit, but it's still not something that was worth the wait. I think it was 3 years of waiting. Like Oriana is kind of made like they're doing her dirty, to be honest. So yeah. Also, she is hurting fishes in her ultimate. That's Don't do it. Don't be like her. uh, so yeah, it would be a good filler skin, like but she was waiting for a skin, I think 3 years, and we don't know when she gets another one because she didn't get to this year as like some champions. So that's an issue, in my opinion. Talia was fine. Uh, I was upset because she doesn't have a Tariq reference in her bio or on the splash. Like he's not in the background or anything, and I am longing for their friendship. You know, like I am biased, but it's not something that you know influences my decision. I just wanted to mention that. Uh, she has the issue that her skins are blue. Uh, So I wanted to get Talia's skin, but I just can't see her Q. The the circle on the ARAMs, and I'm an ARAM player. So even though I own Talia skins, I play with the base one whenever I get her, which is kind of upsetting to be honest. She's fine. They put some love into some effects. Uh, but I wouldn't say it's something that she was, like she deserves better. Mm, Especially because, like I said, like I mentioned, it's a joke skin line, so it should go for I don't know Pool Party, Zed and Ari and Yasuo and stuff like that. um, Especially because considering that esports skins don't technically count, she was waiting 4 years for a skin this way, not less. Mm, so I don't think I will put her in B tier, maybe A tier. Uh, but yeah, deserves better. Just Talia, like justice for Talia or something. Um, Syndra. I'm not sure to be honest. Like I'm really not sure about her because she really deserves a serious, like serious, powerful skin. But she's just having fun. Like I think she was waiting 3 years because the last one was the Star Guardian, and she got another like light-hearted skin, and it's purple again. I mean the effects are more like yellow and blue, but she is purple. And honestly, it's funny considering that her last skin was Star Guardian, because just try counting how many skins all the other members of her team, how many skins other members of her team got in this time. So she deserves better. Mm, I appreciate how they, went with feedback and change, for example, Q and E, so it has more sand and stuff like that, because otherwise it would feel a bit more Atlantean. Atlantean, I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? uh, so I don't think she deserves to be in a C tier, but she's definitely a B tier. Like it's a filler Syndra skin, and I'm just a bit sad about it, to be honest. And there is J4. uh, I like him. His model is of course outdated, so that's one thing. But the VFX overall are pretty. Like I like the sand castle in the ultimate, and I really like the W. Who would have guessed? You kill people with a umbrella, so that's cool. Yes. So I'm going to put him in A tier. Uh, it's kind of interesting that he didn't sell this well, considering one of the Riot posts, and because I guess people are horny, but they they are not willing to spend money on the boy, which is whatever. Not my problem. I don't even own this champion because I play ARAMs. Uh, Nautilus is. I don't like the skin. I. Bleh, bleh. It's another case of splash art versus in-game with the colors. Like you look at the splash art and then the model looks like it's made of cheap plastic, in my opinion. And like just the recall, the VFX, it's not special, but at the same time it's a cheaper skin, but doesn't change the fact that it's not an interesting skin in my opinion. Like Astronautilus is still at the top tier because he actually looks different than other Nautilus skins. Whew, baby time! It's baby time gamers, and I love Kog'Maw. I love this skin so much because he reminds me of my dog, and I miss my dog. And the VFX are so pretty, to be honest, especially because they actually managed to make it look cute. Like he's not really vomiting at you. that's that's sweet, and he's purple. And he's a tiny alien, and he's so tiny in lore. Like, have you seen the promotional artwork where Zoe is holding him? He's so tiny. I love him so much. He makes me so happy. I love him so much, really. I got speechless because he makes me feel happy. So he's an S tier. I don't care. The baby deserves this tier. Like, especially after the promotional thing. It's good. It's really good. Sheikah, on the other hand, I have the issue with him. I have an issue with Sheikah because it looks like every other Sheikah skin, in my opinion. You know, like I would look at it would take me a moment to understand that it's not the base Sheikah, for example. I think the only skin that looks different is the Darkstar. So this one is not really worth anything, in my opinion. Uh, so it's an C tier, if not D tier, to be honest, because bleh, I don't like him. Um, Zoe, on the other hand, is really cute. um, Last year, I actually put the Star Guardian Zoe as the best skin of the year, and I guess Arcanist is not really topping it, but she is nice. I like the feedback, the changes they gave the Prestige one. Uh, I love the E effect, with the writing and the sound effects. Zoe is nice overall, good for her. It's a good skin. It's just not so impactful and stuff like the Star Guardian one, but Star Guardian is a whole different thing. I like the hat in the base, and I really appreciate that they actually went with the hat instead of long hair again. It's cool to see how they are experimenting with stuff like that. So I am putting the baby in A tier. I think both of them actually. Just the base one is better because it's more colorful and the hat looks like it's Aurelion Soltail. uh, Infernal skins were fine. Mm, Karthus was, I would say it's A tier. It has a lot of fire all around, you know. Um, yeah, it has a lot of fire all around. I'm glad they gave Karthus a skin that has warm colors. Uh, just like I was expecting it to happen, to be honest, but he got it, and I think he looks cool. It's an A tier because of that. Like they reference some stuff. It's an okay skin. Uh, Kennen is either high A or actually an S tier, just because of the model. Like he got a really he looks cute, and well, it maybe it's not the most exciting skin line. I think he actually deserves the S tier simply because it's cool. I respect the skin. Vel'Koz, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's something that Vel'Koz mains were waiting for this long. Mm, but the chromas are doing him justice, in my opinion. But the chromas, you get chromas and suddenly you're not really an infernal skill. Plus, they don't really match with the VFX, but they are fine. I guess he actually goes to the B tier this way. And it's Spirit Blossom time. It's good days, good days. There is Lilia. She's my favorite horse, deer, reindeer, moose, sheep, cow, and I love her. I okay. Maybe I will move the boy to A tier. So yeah, I love my girl. Um, I am, but I don't like spending money. So I'm just waiting till she's on sale because I absolutely will get her. Uh, I love her stick legs. They are so I love them. They are so slim, and I love her fluffy tail. And the cool detail I was informed about is that when you get 5 stacks on her, you get big antlers on her head, which is I really like this detail, to be honest. I think it makes the skin amazing. Um, Effects are okay. I'm not sure if I can put the whole, I won't put whole Spirit Blossom in S tier. And also she is a release skin. And like I said, release skins are usually the thing that you get if you want to play with a skin, but they are not the most impressive game-changing thing. Because, but she is, I would say, like, a at least a tiny bit popular. Maybe I won't have to wait 5 years for a new skin. Uh, and yes, bless Stellari for this theme. It's really really good, and I like Spirit Bonds. By the way, fun fact, but while the Spirit Blossom Lilia is having a human part from the, like there is a the animal part and the human part. The base Lilia is actually like she is covered in fur as a whole. Just a fun fact, because I noticed that people don't really notice it, but she is the complete furry. So since I like her a lot, I'm putting her in A tier, and there is Timo. Uh, he's good. I prefer the base one once again because of the shrooms. But the effects on both are just amazing. I guess both deserve an S tier because of the leaf on the hat, and the leaves when he's walking, and the abilities. Like, it's a good skin. What can I say? And because of the spirit bonds, he got some cool personality. I mean, I hated him, but maybe some people liked him. Fresh, trash, flesh trash has pointy ears. And I hope you know what it means. Because I know what it means. It means that he's going to S tier right away. Because he's another skin that changed me this year. There is the holy trinity of skins, but we'll have to get to the last one. His I just really like the abilities overall. I like the Lofi dance and the spirit bonds, and I love him so much because of the spirit bonds and pointy ears, yes. And the demon form is looking cool. I'm glad they added the toggle because the demon form is that was cool. I'm glad they made the toggle for him. Mm, But at the same time, I'm kind of sad because the theme still really like it was fitting Kane as well. Like he could be collecting souls as well, but with just the passive, you know, like he could still be collecting flowers. So I'm sad Kane didn't get the Spirit Blossom skin. uh, but yeah. Uh, so he's an S tier, and by the way, I think that his hook sound effect, uh, it sounds like the moment in Scooby Doo when people start running and they are running in the place, you know. Just my thought. It's not changing anything. I just really had to mention this. um, But Vayne is one of, I think, both sets of Spirit Blossom skins, you know, both patches, had one skin that was a bit underwhelming in comparison to the others. And Vayne was one of these. I like the flames at her feet. I think it was the passive indicator, and it was fine. She's okay, but it's Vayne, and I guess that's a B tier skin. You know, like she's okay. Yasuo is pink, and that's important. He finally got found some peace, and he has tea, and he looks happy, and I think that's enough to put him in S tier, to be honest. Because, like, come on, he deserves some happiness. Uh, so yes. Uh, Also, I guess just the effects are amazing, to be honest. But his border is mm, pixelated. Maybe one day they will fix it. Yone is a release skin, so that's one thing. But his release skin uh, got a cinematic first, and it had a cool demon dude. And it's okay. Not an S tier, I guess, because he will probably get a new skin soon, and it will probably be better and cooler and stuff. But he's definitely an A tier. Like, along with Lydia, they were one of the better release skins, in my opinion, at least. Ari is also an S tier, because they just really put a lot of love into her, you know? Like, I love the flow of the sleeves and the tail, and she gets the splasher this pretty, and the design is amazing. And the ultimate form is really good too. So yeah, she's great. Uh, if you just give me a moment, I'll make.
Say hello to my
I'll
little
just be right
gems.
back in 1 minute. I promise. I still have tea, but I'll be back in 1 minute. So, un momento, por favor. Guess who's back? It's me. I'm back. uh, so yeah, Ari is good. Cassiopeia, queen, mommy. I really like her, especially because I was really hoping for the Coven Cassiopeia, especially after I saw the Coven Zyra skin, because Zyra has the flowers in her queue, and I was just looking at them and thinking that Cassiopeia's W would look really good with flowers on it. And then boom, we got uh, Spirit Blossom Cassiopeia, and she's good. uh, I really like the white snake design. Fun fact, I really was into snakes when I was a snake nerd when
Say
I was
hello to my little
kid.
James.
So the white snakes make me happy. Um, I I like the recall, and I like that the flower in Q is changing with the chromas, for example. That's cool too. One issue is like the reason why it won't be an S tier is the splash art, because it makes her look much more purple, while she's much more white. So that's one thing. But she's great. I love her so much. Yeah, fun. I was when I was a kid, like my whole life, I think I had every possible phase that you can. Like I was a weeb, I was emo, I was into metal. I like the dogs, dinosaurs, the lizards, snakes. Just yeah, happens. Uh, and Kindred is S tier. Let's be real here. Especially like the splash art is perfect. The ultimate is beautiful. And the wolf design is great. But I think the wolf is actually a bit buggy in the skin. But shh, don't tell anyone. They deserve this tier, to be honest. Like, come on, it's definitely one of the best skins this year. So yes, Riven is like Vayne, like I said. It's the one underwhelming skin in the set. Uh, so she goes together with Vayne. Uh, it's mainly because like the skin is good overall, but it feels like another Riven skin. Uh, I don't think there was anything especially interesting about it, basically. Uh, so yeah, I I would say that Riven just deserves a different hair in another skin. That's my opinion. Mm, but the pose is cool, and Shaman King reference. Ziggs has Stalker, so that's an A tier. I like the hat. I like the Talker. Overall, it's interesting that Riot was using Little Legends this much this year. I hope that I know that Queen got a Warden skin, but I hope that she could get a Silverwing cosplay one. To be honest, like she deserves it. They even make it cheaper or something. But yeah, another Little Legends use with Six, and it's a good skin. Bonus points for gemstones. uh, yeah, and this is the moment. Uh, I don't know if the stream is dead. I hope not. Can someone tell me if the stream is dead? Pretty please. Okay, thank you. Because like on my stream, it's bugged, so I got worried. Okay, thank you for the answer. Uh, so the issue with the skin, this is the moment when I think I got my seasonal depression or something. I don't know. It's just that I can't really form a proper opinion about the Psyop skins without feeling rude, because it just I like that Riot was trying a different thematic, and the VFX are really cool. But there's stuff that I just simply really don't like. Uh, for example, when it comes to mastery, uh, the VFX are amazing, and I like him. But at the same time, he just looks so off when you compare him to the rest of the Psyops skins. You know, like he looks like an anime protagonist, and that's a bit like it's a. I think that they couldn't really establish a proper uh, personality for the skin line. Like there is a lot of inconsistent stuff. And one of my issues with it is that they actually made the whole skin line psyops, because only the first set is psyops and the second one is BRG actually, because they can't they can pull the difference, you know. Like for example, they are able to name skin lines battlecast and resistance, but they can't name them psyops and BRG, and it's annoying in my opinion. uh so yeah. Mastery, I guess, like it's so hard for me to decide, because the VFX wise he deserves to be in A tier, but like model wise the design, hell yeah, Odyssey theme. The design is just meh. Like the coat and the mask and the sword and the places behind him, it's so I don't like it. So to not be rude, I am putting it in B tier. Ezreal is a bit better. I actually like the Prestige. I'm not sure if it's the time when I think the Prestige is better than the base, because the base is cool too. I'm not really a fan of the splash art that much. There's something about his face in the base one. Uh, uh, I'll have another skin in F tier, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Uh, so I think Ezreal actually is an A tier, but only prestige, because I really like that they pulled the, instead of this typical sparkles prestiges get, he got like the holo shards, and it's cool. Uh, I am going to ignore the
Say
affiliates
hello
comment.
to my little James.
But the base one is going in B. At least he can vibe with mastery. Yeah, I really wish that Ezreal was getting more non-blonde skins. He has like 2 of them, and he has a lot of skins, you know. Uh, so yes, yeah. Shen is another case like that. Like I just can't really make up my mind when it comes to Psy skins, because Shen's VFX are nice. I really like the butterfly touch. But oh my god, I think they really did him dirty with the model. I dislike I really dislike the mask, to be honest. Uh but can I, it would be rude. Can I put him in C tier? That's kind of rude. But he so deserves, he deserves so much better. Like come on. Okay, I'm putting him in C tier. I'm sorry, VFX. I just like, the VFX can be the best thing in the world, but if the model is bad, I don't think the skin is okay. By the way, they still didn't fix the bio of Shen, and the sword is still a boy. Just saying. Just saying. Mm, and I was going to make a separate, actually, like I was going to make a separate tier that is called, I can't decide, and Sona was supposed to be in there, but I want to save the tier list, so the community rank is destroyed by my bad opinions. Uh, So the Sona is a bit problematic for me because oh my god, they put so many tiny details into her, like the stuff on the screens and her abilities and the whole transformation is really cool. Like the lore this skin has in the game, it's really nice. But I don't think that I don't like her splash art. I don't like her face. Uh, and I don't like the greens. I like her ultimate though. The ultimate is amazing. Mm, so because if, there is so many contradicting stuff in the skin for me. Like on some topics she's an S tier, on some others she's a D tier. So because I just can't decide, I guess I will put her in B tier, even though they put so much good stuff into her. Because I don't know, I feel so bad about it. But it's also a cool approach for Sona, and she has different hair, but I don't like it. I, like, I hope she will get another skin soon, and I hope it will be Star Guardian because honestly, I can't really believe that she still didn't get a Star Guardian skin. Uh, but yeah, and I don't like that even after you reach level 6 and you recall in the when you show you are in the base, you actually are still bound and then you unbound, and I don't like the joke animation because it makes me feel sad. Like, don't zap Sona, she she's struggling, don't do it. So yeah, sorry for like, I am so sorry about this skin. I just can't make up my mind in a proper way for that specific case. So yeah, and Vi, she has better skins in my opinion, but I think if I remember correctly, she got a tiny bit of abs, and I guess people who watch My Hero Academia got happy because some, I don't know if it was intentional, but there is this tiny color reference and stuff, and it's cool. Uh, I guess B tier is okay. I just think she has better skins, and like I said, the side of skins are just made me really confused. Uh, so yeah. I like LeBlanc, Bleak Block lady, hot lady. I like her recall and I like her icons and I like the splash art. But she didn't get a special idol like the Coven one, but she's more colorful. And I like the effect on the cape. Mm, I'm a bit sad that we
Say
didn't
hello
see
to my
her
little
opening
gems.
uh, the finals. I was hoping that the recall was you know, uh, I can try doing stuff to re-upload the video. I can try my best on that thing. So I will figure it out. I swear. So personally, I think she was an A tier. I had to scroll and check if I put the Coven one in A tier, and I did. So I think it's fair to put this one as well. Uh, but just I don't play her much. I'm just making my opinion based on like splash art and recall stuff like that. I think the effects were pretty, though. To be honest, I really like the previous championship theme with blue and silver and stuff. Mm, so I was a bit sad that they changed it. To be like to be honest, uh, I appreciate that they are trying to fit the times and stuff like that, and that's cool. But at the same time, they could use this design. Yeah, I play LeBlanc for Eternals because I got them, and I just scream for enemies to hit my clone. and it never happens. Uh, to be honest, I wish they actually made like the traditional championship look for her, and this design was used in the like cyberpop stuff. I think like it would be cool, but that's just my opinion. Uh, I mean, this whole stream is just my opinion, to be honest, you know. Uh, and there is Peace Baby. Uh, I am fond of Peace Baby because uh, he looks stupid, but the skin itself is a bit eh. The collaboration was cool, but it's not the level of Louis Vuitton collaboration. I mean, of course, because it's a different uh, company and the designs and stuff. But I don't think he looks very special. I don't like yellows that much, and because I grew fond of him by calling him Peace Baby, he's going to be in B tier. But I would put him in C tier normally. Come here, Peace Boy. But at the same time, he got Spirit Blossom. Like, I can't. Okay, you know what? You know what? No, because the Spirit Blossom was so good, I can't put this one in B tier. I am so sorry. But I love him. Like, I may be rude, but I love him. It's like me wanting to punch Spirit Blossom fresh. I'm doing it because I love him. uh, Kale. So, um, it was not something I was expecting, and I think Kale deserves better. But at the same time, I think it's okay. Like, they actually changed some stuff because of the feedback with her, which is cool. They changed like wing color, which I guess makes the skin instantly higher than C tier. They tweaked the hair color, and it's not that bad of a skin. I just wish that while it does BRG skin, but of course they still name it Psyops, I wish she had more colors like Sona Ultimate, but I like pretty colors, and it was not delivered for me that much. I don't really play with the base one, the black one. I play with the event chroma, and I think it makes the skin much better, honestly. So I will put her in B tier, but actually no, I'm going to put her in A tier along with Ezreal, because it would be awkward that the prestige Ezreal is only Psyops in A tier. I still really hope that she could get an Eclipse skin. And also Cosmic skin. But I just actually like Kale as a character. Like I don't know. Pyke is another one that I think is a good Psyop skin, even though he's BRG, as I'm always saying. So he's also going to A tier. He's cool. Like, the design is cool. Of course, like, Psyops is a whole mess of designs, but he's looking okay. I think he's one of the best Psyops skins, if not the best. Samira is a release skin, so the effects are okay, but they are nothing special, and hopefully she will get something better. So it's basically like Samira, but Samira with like, I don't know. She's quite basic, to be honest. So, B for basic it is. Like I said, we're going to have another F tier skin. Not because like they tried, oh my god, they tried so hard to make this skin okay. I just appreciate people working on the VFX so much, because they tried so hard. But it was impossible to make this skin good, in my opinion, because even the VFX are so good. Oh, come on, it's another skin when Victor is still a robot and he's evil, and it looks like just a visual update. but oh, I don't like the skin so much. It just, I actually, when I was buying RP at the beginning of the year, I was like considering, yeah, some RP for Taric skin, some RP for Kale skin, and actually some RP for Victor skin, you know? And I was so disappointed. I like, I hate this skin so much. So yeah, he's in F tier. Sorry.
Say hello to my
uh,
little gems.
but when I was checking the community rank thingy, and a lot of people put Zed really low. But honestly, I really like the skin. Uh, of course, I sometimes look at the splashes and think, oh, it's Master E, and it's not, it's Zed. Haha, I got pranked. Uh, but I like this skin. I think they changed it a lot to make it feel cool, and I like him. So he's in A tier, just because. So basically, what I'm saying is that if we ignore Victor, BRG set was better than a Psyops one. it just uh, and suddenly the one event ended, and we got another one, and we started with dragon skins. Woohoo! So I like Brand, especially I'm very fond of him because he's a human, and like he's mainly purple if you look at him, but you can say that he got a darker skin color, and it's, to me it's good because most of the non human color skins in not really human color champions in the base always get the white skin in the skins. Like look at Evelynn and Soraka and Nami and everyone. So I find it cool that Brand actually, you know, didn't. He's okay. Not an S tier, because this is like after Psyops my life changed, and I became a much sadder person. So I mainly have bad opinions now, and I apologize for it. Mm, Lee Sin was okay. I don't like he's good, and I just really like the details, like for example the interaction with jungle camps, and the extra detail when you're walking on the water, and they actually put sad violins in his, I believe it was a joke animation, so he's nice. I don't like the queue though. It's, I believe like he's throwing a really long Aurelion, and it looks so funny in my opinion. Uh, so that's why the skin is not an S tier, but it's an A tier. Uh, yeah. Uh, Ash is okay. That's all I can say. I like the details in, like for example auto attack when you get some grass and stuff on the ground, and there is did you know that her dragon that she has in E is called Babu? and and it fucking despawns when it pops. It's so funny. I love this so much. But the skin is, it's like Sona. It's kind of Irelia looking skin. Mm, it kind of feels like they wanted to do the dragon skin line, and they wanted to throw a girly there, so they made her a Fey dragon, and stuff like that. And she just feels like Elderwood skin much more, to be honest. Uh, and I assume they still I don't know why the Fey dragon Ash is not in TFT as Elderwood, because oopsie. Because yeah, she's looking like that. uh, I'm putting her in B tier, but only because of Babu. Prestige set has a shiny TD, and I got him yesterday for prestige points. So shiny TD gets an A tier. I also like horns, and the tweaked effects are pretty cool in my opinion. I'm only a bit angry because it's an obsidian set, and it's an obsidian set, and he's like obsidian only in the base one. Sorry, but I just saw that the crab of the day followed me on Twitter, and I'm I'm honored. Uh, uh, so like the theme wise, the base one is better. The base one set is better because he's actually obsidian. I don't like on the splash art he looks a bit like Darius to me, so that's why I prefer the prestige one. But the abilities make much more sense with this one. So it would be rude if I put him in B tier. So he's just going to be with his prestige self in this case. Uh, Aurelian Soul was good. I like his chromas and he's cute. Mm, I still think that the base design of Aurelian Soul is the best though. Uh, I'm not going to put him in B tier because it was a nice surprise and uh, like I think he feels satisfying. I really like his ultimate. It feels cool to cast it. So he's in A tier, but not S tier because like right now there's not a Aurelian skin that could top his base in my opinion. Uh, I actually like Hextech Kassadin and of course Jam Bias and stuff. I don't know, I like his code and VFX are okay. Uh, I don't like there are two approaches of Hextech skins mainly. One is the bald robotic thingy like Nocturne and Kassadin, which I don't really like that much. And the other is like for example Swain or Sejuani, which is so good. I love it so much. uh, but like this Kassadin is okay in my opinion. I think he's at least I would put him in A tier. And also I like to laugh because like Kassadin mains I believe were complaining that his ultimate is showing which way he's going, and instead of changing it in this skin they actually added this effect in any other skin. And I find it funny. Um, so I like this skin. Uh, I'm not really sure why. It just maybe I just like coats. And okay, there is Odyssey time, and I promise I will do my best to be cool. But the issue is that uh, this Odyssey set didn't live up uh, to the first one. Because like the first one is like you like the skins but you mainly care about them because of the crew and their personalities, and they are funky. I like them. I really preferred the first one. Uh, but like for example Aatrox, he got big boobs. He's okay, but is there something special about him? Like for example, I think that the what makes the first Odyssey skins good that is that you look at them and they had this bios with adding like some stupid details for them. Uh, you know, like the fact that they stole a space lizard, or that Yasuo is reading bad romance books and stuff like that. And this set would be so much better if it was something like that. Like, for example, just add that I don't know, Aatrox was in jail for stealing a bed from someone, or spilling a ketchup on the president. So I think they were better. They would be better if they got better lore with like some details. Because what makes Odyssey special is that they are funny. They are fun to think of, to make headcanons and comics and stuff like that. And I don't think this set delivered it properly. So Aatrox, in my opinion, would be B tier actually. Uh, Karma, I like that. like, mm, I believe she would kick Zed's ass, so that's one detail that is cool. But at the same time, I know that a lot of people were upset that Riot slipped another WLM thingy into lore when no one asked for it. Uh, I guess she's B tier as well. Like, there's nothing really special about her, basically. Mm, I like the green chroma that makes her outfit look similar to Sona. I'm not a fan of the effects on her back, but I like her splash art. It's really pretty. It just they were just underwhelming, you know. I and I think that she should have been should have she deserves to have a fluffy hair like on the icon. It was so pretty there, and it's so flat on this everywhere. Yeah, I wish they had like this. Like I wish they had like the bio descriptions updated. I think it would make the stuff much better, basically. Mm, Kha'Zix is fine. I don't like his first looks, but I like his look when he levels up, and he has funky alien fingers. Uh, so that's cool. Still a bit here though. Like I just really wish that they were funnier in some ways. Like I think Riot went much more on the space tech fantasy way instead of just uh, we made stuff of garbage and we are saving the universe. Like, of course, it's a different team, it's a different set and everything. So maybe I shouldn't be complaining like that. Maybe that's on me, but just that's how I feel because they just didn't bring me this much fun as I was expecting. And there's Sivir. She actually gets a bit of that funny lore because they just said that she acts stuff, but is actually a sweetheart. So I appreciate that. I don't like that they didn't give her scars on Splashed and on the in-game model, and it feels like she has too much on the uppers part of her. Like, you know, she has these huge bangs and the ponytail and the Google eye scanner thingy, and there is the jacket and the top and everything, and it's really colorful. And then on the bottom she just has pants. So I would just move some colors from the top to the bottom, like I don't know, give her some funny bots, for example. uh, and so that's one thing. And overall her splash art was really good. um, I know exactly one person who plays Sivir, and or at least one person who plays Sivir that I know of, and they said that her E is that the shield is kind of hard to notice when you're playing her. Uh, so that's not good. The recall actually was giving some of that go wild, go stupid, go broke vibe. So that was cool, but because of the lack of scars and just how much stuff she has on the face, uh, I would
Say
I
hello
will
to
put
my
her in C
little
tier, you know,
gems.
the B tier. Sorry. For example, I think if they made her hair shorter, uh, it would look better. And Twisted Fate is Like another one of those. He at least has pocket meep. That's cool. And he lost his husband. He lost Graves someone somewhere. Oh my god, my English is breaking. I am so sorry about that. Uh, mm, I think that if they didn't put a mask on him in most game parts, like his face is really pretty on the model too, like on the splash art. And I think if he didn't have a mask all the time, except for the recall, it would be a better skin. There is also a orange chroma for him that I think should be the base one, while the red outfit should be the chroma. Mm, so that's mainly the part. I like the some of the abilities, except for the ultimate eye, but I think it looks awkward in every Twisted Fate skin, to be honest. Mm, So, yeah, he's going to be tier 2. I just feel so bad because I really wish that Odyssey was more developed, but they didn't even update the bios on the universe page, and it makes me sad. Whew. And there is Halloween. Amumu is going to A tier, or like I could put him in the S tier, uh, but I won't because I guess I'm a bad person. But his ultimate thing is it looks really good. I like it a lot, and he looks really cute. I like the leaf part on his model, and he makes me sad. I would love to hug him, to be honest. He's a baby. Elise is cool. Uh, I really appreciate that they changed the spiders to pumpkins, so they match with the splasher. That was nice. And she just like I like the design. I think the design is really cool. I'm going to put her in S tier. I don't care, but this way Amumu is going with her. He's going to have a friend. um, I like Fizz because I just really like when they are using his tentacles that he has on head in base as, for example, ears and fur and stuff like that. Uh, but I keep forgetting that he's a thing. I and also I really don't like how they are using Timo as the base. I remember when Little Devil Tristana was being developed, and they were planning to make Timo head the bomb for her on the E. And luckily, in my opinion, luckily it didn't come through. So I don't really like the Timo in Fizz Ultimate, but at least Timo got Chromas. So that's one win for him. But he's going in A tier. Yeah. And there is KDA. uh, every time I look at the Ari, I think about that one Taric edit made by Yorin, by the way. So, just a fun fact. She's nice. I really like the recall. And I like that KDA overall got the custom dance thing. The custom dances. Especially because when you spam, then you're T-posing. So that's funny, in my opinion. um, but, like, the KDA deserves to be in an S tier as a separate thing. Mm, because like they have custom dances and music, and of course Riot put a lot of love into them. But as KDA skins, I don't think they are S tier, to be honest. It's mainly because I think if not Seraphine, the girls deserve to have legendaries, at least Akali, because I know that Riot is pushing Ari to be the poster girl, but I think Akali is who made the first KDA so popular. Um, and she really deserved the legendary, in my opinion. Ari would the issue of Ari is mainly that she the tails on the idol don't look so good, in my opinion. Uh, so I actually think she will be in A tier, most likely with most of girls, simply because they just they tried, but I like it's another KDA skins. Like most of them has two already because of the prestiges. So yeah. Mm, Evelyn, there was the whole fiasco with her. And I'm shaming you all for this because every girl had longer hair on the baddest promotional art. Like Ari hair was so long, and you're I'm shaming you all for that. Um, but yeah, she's A tier. I think the first KDA demon form was a bit better looking, and the ultimate could be a bit better in this case, but like
Say
she's
hello to my
beautiful.
little
Let's be
gems.
real here. Mm, so yeah, Kaisa, I love her. Like she's my KD favorite, so I'm biased a bit, most likely. But I just really like her. I like the effects, and I mean she looks cool. Mm, even with the prestige hair streak, but we'll get to this. Uh, so like, will you yell at me? Will you yell at me if I put her in S tier because I'm biased? Don't. Akali was fine, but still, like they tried to mainly copy the success of the first one, with the the mask. It was cool, but the first one is just iconic in my opinion, and nothing really that special. If they gave her a custom Aham guard, like for example Star Guardian on Immortal Journey have with motorcycle, I guess they couldn't really because that would be an extra model and it would be hard to pull. So I'm just saying stuff that I shouldn't because I'm not a professional with that stuff. But whatever. Uh, I just think that the first one was better, or even True Damage. I think True Damage is my favorite, to be honest. So she's an A tier. Okay, this way I'm actually moving Kaisa here because that yeah, girlies stay together. And I like Prestige Kaisa. I like the chairs in the recall. Basically, it's what makes me like the skin the most. Mm, but so she will be together with them. Mm, And oh my god, like when I was mentioning that Sona was supposed to be in a tier called I Can't Decide, she was supposed to be there with Seraphine. Um, Considering that this skin is technically like it has three forms, it's one thing, even though they could be considered three separate skins. But you know, in the client and in the store, it's one thing. So we are ranking it together. Uh, so, oh my god, where do I start? It's a release skin. So, even though it's an ultimate, it doesn't feel too special, in my opinion, in comparison to the base Seraphine. Uh, I don't like the first form splash art. I like the dances in all these forms. Recalls are fine, VFX are okay. Are they ultimate skin tier? I have no idea. Maybe yes. I don't like her voice lines, especially because she really repeats her. Like I played with the skin a few times on PBE mainly, And she just keeps singing the same note like 3 times a minute, and I was so irritated because of it. So I don't like it. And what else? What else? What else? I hate the quest skins concept. Um, I mean, I hate it because it's an ultimate skins and the missions are like earn golds to void the streaming equipment, which is so stupid. Or destroy towers or get takedowns. Like, yeah, go murder these people to get famous. That's not good. I guess they couldn't put the permanent, something like, like tiny spirit bombs, but with Seraphine. Uh, Mini game for the ultimate skin. I guess that would destroy the client, but it would be so much better, basically. Uh, I also really don't like because she looks so stiff because of the platform in the animations, and I don't like that she has heels on the first form because it doesn't make sense. Like, I dislike that like they are three separate skins technically, and you can switch from one to the other in game, but they still feel so similar because of the hair and because of even the outfits. Because the second and third form have like dresses, and the first one doesn't, but she still has the sweater tied around her hips for the model thingy, I would say. Same with the heels, and I just really dislike it. Uh, and you can't refine the skin, so it's I don't like it. But like people put a lot of work into the effects, so I am putting her in B tier just because she was supposed to be in I can't decide. So she's sharing the fate with Sona basically. And I kind of feel bad, but whatever. I just she makes me kind of angry. But I'm talking for almost 3 hours, so I can't scream at this point. you know. So yeah, I think the skin would be a successful. Okay, I will put her in C then, but Uh, I think the skin would be more successful and would not be this controversial if they like instead of ultimate. It would be a better to just make it uh, free skins or something like the option just for people just to pick the form and pay for one. I think it would be better and like I would pay the 1820 for one form, to be honest, as a legendary instead of paying for an ultimate skin, especially knowing that I would like I would have to play with the form that I dislike for a long time. mm. So yeah, that's the thing, like the skin makes me angry, so that's why it will be in C tier. But people who work on the stuff, they did a really good job, and I'm not yelling or anything like that. And uh, there is Battlecast and Resistance. I guess Riot had to balance things out, like after Spirit Blossom we got Psyops, and after KDA we getting this. So, I don't like Nasus, I think he's in C tier. Splash Art is fine. Uh, in-game model is not really. Like there is nothing special about him, and there is this weird part between his legs, and it makes me stressed. So yes, Zack deserves at least an A tier. I like what they did with him, and it's really hard to make a good skins for Zack. So he's great, and the chromas make him look a bit different, so it feels like, because all of the Zack skins are technically just a blob, uh, except his molten metal here. it just feels like he got more than one skin. Good for him. Then Resistance Jace is okay. I actually played him a bit and like I don't mind. I was not expecting to like this skin this much, but I did. And so he's in A tier. And also it's funny because like I think Riot put him there to make like look good, so people are not this angry about Battlecast. Just my opinion. Mm, Singed is nice. uh, he's okay, I guess. It's a B tier because it's like let's be real, but people are going to play with the beekeeper one anyway, which is fine. Also, I always play Surfer Singed because he has a Taric in the back, so it's like cheating and playing Taric, except not really. Just yeah. Uh, Yorick is also a bit here. I think they should have made his skin maybe a tiny bit darker. And he has a too much red, in my opinion at least. Like, come on. um, I'm not really into this thematic, so I don't really have much to say about it. But you know, I think that people working on them did a decent job, so that's cool. And here comes Lucian, and guess what? He has gemstones. So yeah, he goes to the S tier. I
Say
just,
hello to my
I,
little
I
James.
just really liked the effects he got, like the wings on his dash and the impact, like with the rainbow colors. It looks amazing, and whew, uh, yeah, I like W as well. I mean, it's the same, pretty much the same wing texture. I think it's also on the Q, but it's fine. I like it, and he just looks good. I'm not really vibing with the ice thing that much, but he still deserves it. You know, I think he's nice. And like I said it, I guess 2 hours ago, but I just really like cosmic skins. And so here's the thing. Uh, the Vladimir goes to S tier. He is the third in the holy trinity of skins that changed my life. I got, along with Spirit Blossom Fresh and Talon Blackwood, and I'm grateful for him. I really liked pretty much everything. I really like this year cosmic skins because they were referencing constellations and stuff like that. That was cool. I like his ultimate, I like his Q a whole lot, and I love his E. I think W could be a bit better because it just looks like Soraka's base E, but whatever. And oh my god, have you seen his concept art? Have you seen his face on the concept art? It's amazing. And he has funky boots and he has a cool cape. And he looks so good. I love this skin. I bought it. I don't play Vladimir and I bought this skin. So that makes him S tier for me. Mm, then uh, Nidalee, I actually am going to put her in B tier because Dawnbringer exists, and I actually like the hood. I didn't like the hair coming out of the hood. I don't like the color that much, and the cougar form looks a bit derpy. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I like Celestials in Legends of Runeterra, and it felt nice because the Cougar kind of resembles them. So yeah, that was nice. Cosmic Charger, I believe Hecarim is cool. I think he's a solid A tier. Mm, like VFX are cool basically, and he has big boobs. And I love the splash art. And I really, really, really appreciate that they actually added titles to Cosmic Skins. I think it makes them more special. Even though sometimes I forget the titles, but sometimes I don't. Like the difference between me calling skins Cosmic and me calling skins Immortal Journey is that I can sort of guess the Cosmic names, but oh my god, it's so hard to get which Immortal Journey is what kind of sword is so funny to me. I never can get it correctly. There is the Soaring Sword and the Enduring Sword and some other swords, and I always get confused. But I'm sad we didn't get Immortal Journey this year, except for Talon and Irelia figure and icon. But whatever. Illaoi is amazing. I love the splash art so much. She's so beautiful and perfect, and I love her so much. Um, so she would be in S tier, especially for the VFX. I just really love the Q and especially the animation when her tentacles are spawning. I think that's really cool. But I don't like the model in game. Uh, I think she looks a bit too purple, basically. And for that, because I am a sucker for good VFX, I just can't get around appreciating when the model is not vibing with me too much. So she is going to be only in A tier, to be honest, because of that. I was hoping it could be tweaked a bit with feedback, but I guess it probably was too hard to do, which is understandable. Uh, Nami is really cool. I always wanted to Cosmic Nami. So I appreciate her. I really do. My main issue is that while I really like that they used the oh my god little legends like Squink and uh, now I forgot the wild name, but yeah, him. It's cool, but I think it takes away some seriousness of the skin. But because like, of course, Nami is fun and like, look at her on the splash art. She's so happy, and I love her, and she's great. Uh, but I think it was a bit too much. Like, so that was what was in my opinion. I like that she got different hair. Uh, it's a good skin, not an S tier. Uh, it's fine, but like I guess it's not topping the splendid stuff question mark Nami, the Immortal Journey one. But yeah, she's really nice. So she's definitely a high A tier in my opinion. Skarner is cool. It's I'm glad for Skarner Maze. He goes straight to A tier as well, especially because of the passive thingies. They are nice, and Varys also. Actually, spoiler. I think all of the other cosmic skins will be in A tier. Varys is cool. I love the binary star in his Q. And I love, maybe not love, but I really appreciate the lore against the Dark Star Varus. That's cool. I just wish he had long hair. He deserves that. Um, Lysandra also goes to the A tier. She's fine. She's fine, but she looks like she is riding on a scuttle thingy, like the scooter thingy. Oh my god, my English is sorry about it. Um, she's okay. Yeah, she's fine. I'm glad she got this skin after we kind of got our hopes up because of the lags. And Anivia also goes to the A tier. I actually like the wall. I like the ultimate. She's fine. She's just okay. I she's cool. Uh, I hate Shisa, by the way. I think the Soraka skin is better because she's not really that special. Like it's Yellow Star Guardian Soraka, and like of course they probably it was probably obvious that they were going for it for the Star Guardian prestige because that's what will make people get it. But not my thing, definitely. Like I think they I don't know. I was just disappointed. Uh, so yeah, she's in B tier. And oh, we're getting to the end. That's cool. uh, Diana is my favorite Diana skin because it's the first skin that I looked at for Diana, and I actually instantly liked it. I like the. Sorry, I need to drink tea. Whew. Okay, I'm back. I like her hair. I like the colors, especially like the color combination. I like the splash art a lot. Mm, the lore of the skin is cool, especially the one you get from the missions is really pogeres. um, I like the skirt dress thingy she has. It's nice. The one thing that I guess, the one and only thing I would say the Prestige got better is the sword design. But overall, this Diana skin is my favorite, and I love playing with it. I love Diana, and it's definitely an S tier for me. Jenna was going to be an A tier at first, but I saw that she got a bit different. Her dance was a bit changed in this scheme because she doesn't land on Earth, and she's just dancing in air, and that's cool. I like it a lot. It makes the dance look less awkward, and the ultimate is so pretty. Like even without the wings she has, it would look amazing. But she got these wings, and whew, she's beautiful to be honest. Uh, and she's definitely better than Guardian of the Sands. uh, I just yeah, I call her sometimes. I think she could be a good sugar rush because she looks like she's having two types of ice creams. Like one of her, like one is her hair, which is like ice cream scoop, and her stuff has like soft serve ice cream shape, in my opinion at least. But I like it. Rel is really skin, uh, but I think her ultimate is really beautiful. So she is going in B tier, I would say, like high B tier maybe. It's not really special outside of the ultimate, and but her splash art is really cute. I like Rel. I'm actually going to put her in A tier because I like her. Haha. Yeah, Katarina S tier. It's hands down uh, one of the best, if not the best, skin of this year because they put so much work and love into her. I'm so impressed, to be honest. Like they changed so much colors, and she's a legendary, but. It feels like they were going to make her an ultimate, but decided to make her the ultimate Seraphine for I don't know, maybe more profit or something. It's not confirmed. It's just how I feel. Uh, Especially because of the concept, they were like trying different forms for different plates, which was like that's so cool. Um, the sword designs are amazing, VFX are amazing. There's so many tiny details, like for example that uh, there is a different W effect. There is a different W effect when you hit someone and when you don't. And there's so much good stuff. I love this skin so much. I don't like Katarina or anything. And also, I was always like, when I saw the Blood Moon Katarina, I was mainly like, Yeah, cool, but we should get the Katarina legendary. Because what's the point of creating more epic Katarina skins when her animations are outdated and stuff? And they even tweaked her running animations because they didn't have to spend this much time updating her based on the feedback, but they did, and I appreciate it. It's so good. She's so good. Uh, Kiana, though, I would say goes to the A tier. Uh, I think it's really hard, if not impossible, to beat True Damage one, especially Prestige. Prestige is my favorite. Mm, I'm glad she finally got a skin with this hairstyle because I feel like everyone was waiting for it. What else? There's a lot of colors on her, but it's fine. It's fine. I like the VFX effects are cool, and the lore is okay. It's just Kiana and she's having fun. I like her icon. Her icon is cool. But yeah, she's an A tier. Technically, I would say she would be higher than Rel, but it's not really sorted anyway. And Diana. Diana would be a bit lower, like probably in B tier at first, but today I read her lore and it was sweet. Mm, I like to call her little fashion disaster because it looks like she put a lot of layers of clothing at her on her, like she looks like she put a skirt and a dress and leggings and so much other stuff, and it's funny, but she's pretty. And I just think that the base one is better, so the base one is in S tier because it's good. And yeah, um, I will still get her because I love Diana. And who do we have here? We have Elderwood skins. Um, I love Azir. I think he is my favorite of this Elderwood set, especially because of the splash art. Uh, in-game stuff is a bit worse. Like the splash art is just amazing. Uh, I would say he's in A tier. Ivern deserves an S tier because of the reversed voice lights, and also just people were really waiting for Ivern's skin like that. The Daisy looks nice, and the colors are cool. What can I say? It's a good skin. Good for him. Good for Ivern players. Ornn is good in game. I don't like his splash art that much. It looks a bit too empty. But the recall is really nice. Mm, and I guess I will put him in S tier. Why wouldn't I? You know, he's nice. And yeah, uh, Rakan is amazing, and I'm really happy that Riot went for the moth and butterfly concept. I think I prefer Rakanwa more, so he will be in S tier. The issue with Xayah is that she is like in the lore is like, oh, she is tragic and dark, but you look at her and she's very colorful, and it sometimes just feels like Riot couldn't decide if she is going to be a moth or a butterfly. Uh, but that's how I feel. VFX are cool. I love the ultimate, and I like the butterfly wings as her passive, or like as her feathers, which but it's also a bit tragic, you know. Uh, so she is going to be in A tier. I am sorry for separating them, but yeah, I could try to like match, you know, which
Say
one
hello to
is
my
the
little
best skin,
gems.
for example. Uh, but like putting the dragging stuff, the top stuff is sorted. But oh my god, I've been going for 3 hours, and I just don't know if I can do it justice. So let's just like maybe when I get old and sad, and just change my mind in like 5 minutes because I really tend to change my mind really fast. Mm, it could be different. I don't know. But I guess this is it. You know, like I guess this is the final tier list. Like just like that. Uh, I don't know. I guess a lot of people can disagree. Uh, just let me save it. Ah. Uh, let me save the thing and let's see the community rank here. It refuses to send fast. Okay, it happened. Uh, back to the thing. Community rank. Let's see. Uh, give me a second. Okay, Tariq is in 8 here. It's okay. I like how, you know, most people are putting just a few skin in S tier, and I just went like, whew, half of them. Let's go, they are good. uh, I see the hate for for these poor Kazakhs though. uh, what else? Poor Leona. Put along with Malphite. Oh yeah, one thing about Malphite and Malphite Prestige, like the Dark Star, I can't really tell which one is Prestige and which one is based on a splash art. So that's one thing that also makes the skin blech for me. Let's see. Uh, Kaisa hate. I do not appreciate it. What else? What else? What else? Kale Slender. I do not appreciate it. uh, I can't believe that set is in C tier. I can't believe that this set is higher than Mecha Kingdom's Leona. I am shaming. Yeah, like this is the FPX Malphite gets got higher rank in my opinion in my tier list just because of the wife story. It's cute. And this is also Janna and Jinx deserved better. And Kog'Maw, my baby. Yeah, I could be shaming, but it's of just like it's made out of almost 30 submitted tier lists, so you know you can submit your own. The link is in the description of the stream, and you can change some stuff. But if I notice that you made Tariq drop to a like Tariq drop lower than A tier, then I will be so shaming. Oh, I will be so shaming everyone. But yeah, this is the community rank. Uh, chic. This is my rank. There is a lot of S tier skins. And thank you all for coming. I've been going for 3 hours. To be honest, I was expecting to be going for longer. But also at some points my voice was cracking a bit, so I know my limits now. I actually really appreciate, like, I actually really enjoyed it, you know? Like, I had fun. So, thank you all for coming, and it was amazing. And see you hopefully next year when I rate all of the 2021 skins. And thank you, love you, mwah! And how do I close the stream? I found it. Goodbye, Smorch. Mwah!